Welcome back, Pascal Indy here. Let's move on part 3B, where we're actually gonna edit our post, and now it's gonna look like a real post. Check this out. Right now I can see, oh, there's a picture here. So this one looks a bit too blank, too boring. So let's add a picture. Where do we add the picture? For the post, okay? Not in the content, but really on the header of the post. There's two kinds of settings you see here, and if I stay on it, you see post settings, and you have here like the general settings. So here I'm gonna talk about the post settings. I click on it, and here I can add a picture. So you have two choices. You can click on it and go within your computer, or drag a picture on it. Okay, so my images. Yes, I want to use that. So what I can do is simply drag this over, and you see this little plus sign. Boom, it works. Now I can click on this X. Okay, let me do it again. And click on this X, or click elsewhere. Good. And I need to save again, so update post. Again, the shortcut, use the shortcut, Control S on your PC or Command S on your Mac. So here's my shortcut. And then I go here and I can refresh. And boom, I have my header. So here I want to show you that, this site is responsive, right? This is a mobile first website. So let's say if I just resize my browser here, you see everything still fit together. That's cool. And now what if I show you on my iPhone here? So you can see my iPhone in real time. I need to unlock it. And boom, this is how it looks on my iPhone 7. In real time, the real format. All right. So what could we edit now? Let's go on the section bold and italic. So I'm here. We just learned about this first formatting, and now how can we put some bold and italic? There's many ways, actually two ways. Okay. The way I like to do, I like to use the shortcuts. So I highlight the words I want to put in bold in this case. And I'm gonna use my shortcut B, like Command B on my Mac, or for you, Control B. And it's exactly like in Office Word or Google app text editor, same shortcut. And then I can use, you know what I mean? And I'm gonna put this guy in italic, use my shortcut Command I, like italic, and we see how it looks here. So this is the first method, and this is the quickest one. You see what it did basically. It put 2 stars in front and after. So let's say like an opener, and then it closes. The markdown editor get that this is a code that says here, between those guys, this is bold. And between these guys, it's italic. If I undo, delete like that, I could absolutely put just 2 stars in front, 2 stars after, and you see how it works. Okay? Let's update. Let's double check how it looks here. Refresh. And there we go. But oh, we forgot this guy. This guy should be a title. Okay. Let's put the title again. I suggest you to use 3 hash. You could try with 2, but I think in my perception, it's a bit too big. So I prefer to use 3. Let's save this guy. Let's go here to make my point and refresh. So I do a lot of back and forth right now because this is your first post, but eventually you will be able just to trust that, and you'll be happy with it, right? Okay, very good. Now let's see what we can do. Links. Okay, links like that, links like that. Let's see what we can do with links. So this is like the third paragraph, so I want to do a title with that, hash, and oh, before moving on the links, you can see the shortcuts and the help for your markdown. You can see it right here. So let's say you wonder about how to do the bold. Okay, I'm gonna delete that. You don't remember for some reason how to do this. Markdown help. And then you can see bold, it's 2-star. Or you have the shortcut. So on Mac, you see this is this Command B, and on PC, it's Control B. Okay, so take time to read that. I know it can be confusing the first time you see it because you see the shortcut for PC and Mac all together plus the key or Control B. Good. So you have it for bold, how to make list. Okay. Link. So want to link? No problem. If you want to paste an URL like this guy, it will automatically be linked up. Let's see what's going on. So I just take a link, let's say even google.com, save, refresh. And you see google.com is highlighted, and you see on the bottom left, this is a link. If I click on it, it works. Very good. Now, most of the time we want to have a text which is a bit more readable than this HTTP column //. So this is what I'm saying here. So if you want to customize your anchor text, you can do that too. Here's a link to go on Firepress. Okay, so here I'm going to use firepress.org. It's a very good idea to put a / at the end of your link, and we're going to go through that in more details later, but keep this in mind. So I want to copy paste this. You can copy paste that. And then what I want to do is to put this guy as a link. So I just told you, hey, if you need help, check this out. Like that, like that. Where's the link? Where's the link? It's this guy. This guy may look a bit complicated, but hey, let's do the shortcut. Okay, so for me, it's gonna be Command key or Control key. Again, I want to highlight this word. I want to make a link with it. Shortcut, and boom, a bit scary, I know. So in those bracket is basically the plain English text that will be transformed as a link. And in those, again, bracket, I don't know exactly the word, I need to put my link. So let's paste the link I took here into here. And you see here, I put a space, do not do that, no space, like that. And here I can continue to write, and this is a simple dot. So this is a normal word. Let's update. Let's refresh here. And you see how it looks. So now I have this link, you see on the bottom left, and I have this link. So those are the same link, but this guy is customized. And this is how I usually write in plain English my stuff, and people can click on this link if they want. Good. What else can we do here? What about images? Okay. We just saw that we can put an image in the header of every post this way. Now, how can we put an image directly in the content, right? In the post. So here you can delete that. Delete that. Here I want to add my header. I like to put space here, but you don't have to. And here, if you want to put a space like that, you can, but there is no difference. The markdown will not process that as a space, okay? Check this out. Okay, you saw I had a space here in the markdown, it doesn't care. So it got your back. If you put too much space here, refresh here, again, here no spaces. It got your back. Okay, let's put it like it was. I need to add a picture. Let's go on the markdown helper. Image. And you see this guy. Looks a bit scary again. Don't be scared. So use this shortcut. And here it used two keys plus I like image. So shift, you know, like to do capitals on your computer, command shift I, or for you on PC, control shift I. So I'm gonna do slowly, shift control I, and it does that. You can see that, oh, now we have a box like that where we can upload. Very cool. You can click on it and go select your stuff in your computer. So I'll do this way today. My website, Think, Geneviève, image, and we're going to use this this picture from this guy, which is, hey, this is Mike. Double click on it or open. Open. It's uploading. We see it's there. Very cool. And you see this link. So this image is now on our servers if you want, but this is exactly where your picture is hosted. And eventually, if you need to use the same image throughout your website, you can use the exact same link and it would work. So let's copy paste that for fun, just for fun. Copy. I'm gonna put 2 space, go back here and paste that. And you see I can copy paste my content like that. Okay? And if you look at the difference between a link and a picture, the only difference is this exclamation point. So the markdown with the exclamation point says, okay, an image is coming, and then it asks itself, where is it located? Like in the good old times, you could, if you want, put a title on this image. But really, I don't do that, because in the old days, let's say like images were too heavy or too big or whatever, you could have the options to put in your browser to not show the pictures, and you would only see the titles, okay, like that. Of course, now we're on 2017. We don't need to care about that anymore. So, and if you have any problem with your image, you know where to contact us, right? So I will not bother about the title of my image. That's the point. Let's save that. Okay, let's double check on how it looks here. Refresh. And boom, there we go. Oh, we still have 2. So it looks great. Something like that. And now list. Okay, let's put a title on this guy. save, and list. How do we do list? Like not this guy, but this guy. Okay, so we have a list and even like a sub list. Let's go in the markdown helper. We see list, and this one is funny because they say here put 1 star like that with a space. So I don't yet like to use this guy, okay, because it can be very confusing with the italic. So what I like to do is to use the shortcut. You saw it was Control L, but doesn't work. This one I don't use a shortcut, I just do the minus sign or the hyphen sign if you want, and you saw how it looks right here. So I just like to use that, and this is not part of the list, so I'm gonna do just an enter here. So very good. And now, okay, those two guys, I want to do a sub list with those, right? These guys. So I can put a space in front of this guy, another space here, and it works. And I guess that if I do enter, I would say sub list. Can I do that? I'm not even sure. Like that, like that. Yes, you can, you see? So I don't know how many exactly space, but you can do it if you want. I never used that in my whole life, but if you want, you can. Very good. Let's save. Now, this is just a pure phrase, and I want to do numbering. How does it look here? Like, okay, drink, sub, number 3. Okay. So you can put 1 dot and space. And you see, it format this little space here, it was formatted automatically. 2 dot space. And here if I put just a hyphen like that, But you see the numbering is continuing. So what about if I put a space? Now it's good. If I put number 3 here, space, it works. Okay, looks good. Save. And I want to see online how it looks. Like that, like that. And here, oh, it's kind of weird here. I guess, okay, I just need to put a space. And here is going to be the title of our next element. So save, and let's double check. That's good. Okay, like this demo here. All right, so far so good. And actually your post looks like a real post. Very cool. I still want to show you some more stuff. So let's move on the last part of the step 3. So let's move on the video 3C.